The Santa Rosa First Peoples community, in collaboration with the Center for Orientation and Integral Investigation, COIN, and the Caribbean United Against GBV, presents this 12-part series on gender-based violence intervention and prevention measures under the theme Unmasking Myths, Promoting Peace. My name is Kareem DeGraaf. Religious leaders have a fundamental social responsibility in welcoming, listening, and supporting the survivors of violence and in creating a safe environment for all members of the community. An environment in which survivors can feel free to talk about what they have experienced, perpetrators to eventually confess the incidents, and witnesses to share what they have been exposed to. Indeed, people are often reluctant to talk about gender-based violence because they fear they will not be listened to nor supported. At the same time, spiritual leaders might feel uncertain to help because they often lack specific training on this issue, and thus they might not know how to adequately support the survivors. While awareness efforts should be enhanced to recognize violence as a serious issue for the religious communities, religious leaders and congregations must also know that it is a serious criminal offense that may result in physical, emotional, and financial harm and shall in no case be justified. Communities of faith play a unique and vital role in the response to and elimination of violence, as they carry the responsibility to protect and nurture the spiritual well-being of the community as a whole and of its individual members. Religious leaders play a very important role, not only as guides and confidants, but also as moral authorities who can help families to overcome family issues that could lead to violence. Indeed, it is commonly believed by professionals that deal with different forms of violence that prevention is always to be preferred to intervention. Therefore, it is essential for religious leaders to guide their faith community through practices that can be useful in preventing violence in all its form. Listen carefully to the following tips. Speak out about domestic violence in its different forms during meetings and sermons. As a faith leader, you can have a powerful impact on people's attitudes and beliefs through preaching, teaching, and prayer, and leading sacred text interpretation that condemn violence and support equality. Seek support and collaboration of civil society organizations and activists experienced in tackling domestic violence. Organize joint activities and make connections with experts and carers who can help the persons involved.
This production was brought to you by the Santa Rosa First Peoples community in collaboration with the Center for Orientation and Integral Research, COIN, and Caribbean United Against Gender-Based Violence.